Assalamu alaikum students. I hope you are fine. Learning concepts is actually a giant step towards learning mathematics. So let's do a very important phenomena of quadratic equation in that regard. First of all, we learn its meaning. Meaning, quadratic is a word taken from a Latin word quadratus, used for square, whereas an equation is a sentence containing two algebraic expressions separated by an equal sign. Hence, you learn the meaning of quadratic equation, in which quadratic is a word taken from a Latin word quadratus, used for square, whereas an equation is a sentence containing two algebraic expressions separated by an equal sign. Now let's discuss the definition of quadratic equation. An equation that contains the square of unknown variable quantity but no higher power is called quadratic equation, or it is also called equation of second degree. So let's discuss what is equation of second degree. A second degree equation in one variable x of the form a x square plus b x plus c is equal to 0, where a should not be equal to 0 and a, b, c are real numbers. Let's discuss few properties of quadratic equation or equation of second degree. properties of quadratic equation. Number one, it has only one variable x, therefore the equation is univariate. Number two, its greatest degree is 2. Number three, powers of each variable is non-negative, therefore the equation is polynomial equation. Now you are familiar with not only the meaning as well as the definition along with few properties. So number 4, ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 is called its general or standard form. As we discussed earlier, this general or standard form of quadratic equation. General or standard form of quadratic equation. Let's discuss a few terms related to it. Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a is quadratic coefficient, b is linear coefficient, and c is constant or free term. Examples of quadratic equations are five x square minus 3x is equal to, or 7x square plus 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. There are few things which we have to keep it in mind about the quadratic equation. Number one, if a is equal to 0 in quadratic equation, then it reduces to bx plus c is equal to 0, which is a linear equation. It will not remain quadratic equation, it will become linear equation. And the second thing which we have to keep in mind, and that is if b is equal to 0 in a quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, then it is called pure quadratic equation, and it is of the form ax square plus c is equal to 0. For example, 4x square minus 16 is equal to 0. 3x square is equal to 7. Now discuss few more things related to quadratic equation. And first of all, we discuss about the solution. Solution of quadratic equation. The value of variable, the equation is called its solution. For example, x square plus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. By factorization, we get its factor x plus 3, x plus 2 is equal to 0. It means x plus 3 is equal to 0 and x plus 2 is equal to 0. Hence, x is equal to minus 3, x is equal to minus 2. We have these are also called roots or zeros of quadratic equation. Hence we come to conclusion that quadratic equation has at most two solutions, that is roots. These roots are either two real numbers or two complex numbers. If there is one root of the equation, then it is called double root. Now we discuss a few methods to solve quadratic equation. Number one, factoring by inspection, commonly known as factorization by mid-term breaking. Number 2 is completing square method. Number 3, use of quadratic formula. The use of discriminant. We discuss in detail these methods in later lectures, inshallah. We also discuss examples related to these methods as well. And I hope you understand many things related to quadratic equation. And these terms and properties discussed in this lecture will help you a lot in the solution of different problems related to quadratic equation. Thank you.